hang on.
Yeah.
It doesn't turn off. It is no, I didn't touch the button. Only on for that second. That's it. I have to move back. I have to move back. It's too close.
Smile is good. Isn't he a woman here? Smile. When you're 80 years old, you'll do that. Smile with the... Take 2 pictures of it. Look here.
Spaz.
Everybody say, get up. Everybody say, don't care. Laser.
Very good.
Power. After you have run off to White Castle or wherever. Please make sure that you clean up. Also, at the end of the show, the curtain will close. Be ready for curtain calls. If you come out in the wrong order, you won't come out. No. Lenny, you don't want to be a sweet fool.
Only half.
Well, not on stage, anyway. Okay, Bert. And you're up.
Attention, please. This is your principal, Dr. Maxwell Clark. I wish to take this opportunity on the first morning of the first day of school to extend a warm welcome to all faculty and staff, and the sincere hope that you have returned from a helpful and fruitful summer vacation with renewed vim and vigor, ready to grow your lawn and tackle the many important and vital tasks that lie ahead, undaunted. Thank you for your help in the past and future.
I'm a teacher.
Yes? Well, I'm a teacher.
Say, Mrs. September. Hi, I'm Miss Shackler. I have a 308. Sylvia Barrett, first time for me. Our repertoire. We always do this as curls and pairs, aims and goals, guide and inspire, help and encourage, near writers and broader business. I'm about to teach my first class. you prepared? I thought I might begin with first impressions, importance of appearance, manner, speech, on which I'll build occasions, good diction, correct usage, fluent self-expression. From there, it's just a step.
Are you sure it comes to the right school?
Calvin Coolidge, room 304.
When I said prepare,
I majored in Middle English literature, 2 courses in philosophy of education. My master's thesis was on Chaucer.
well, too much of it. If you need help to color, I'm right nearby.
Thanks, but I don't think
Chaucer, Mom. You should have studied karate.
Teachers, this is your program for today. Make our meeting plans, take our attendance, fill our attendance sheets, send our absentee cards, make our 3 sets of student program cards, make our 5 department teachers program cards, assign officers' names to the office, check library classes, elect class officers, urge joining of GSO, beginning collecting dues. Salute the flag, point out the nature of homeroom function to the homeroom, literally room that is a home where students will find a friendly atmosphere and guidance. Also, teachers with extra time are to report to the main office to assist with activities which demand attention. Homeroom will be extended 5 minutes.
Hi, Teach. Look at her. She's a teacher.
this is room 304. No, I'm Miss Barrett. I'm supposed to have Mr. Barrett here.
You're the teacher? You're so young.
She's cute. Hey, Teach, can I be in your class?
Please don't block the doorway. Come in. Good afternoon, Burnett. Miss Barrett, my name is on the board. Good morning.
Oh, no. A day for homeroom? You want us to come, Teach?
This homeroom period? Yes, sit down. I'm not sure it belongs here.
Are we gonna have you all turn? Are you a regular or a sub?
There's an insufficiency of chairs.
Take any seat at all. Is this room 309? What's your name? My name's on the board.
I can't read your writing.
Oh, hi, Lou.
I'm dying.
Don't please, Teach. She ain't going. Stop your inconsideration of the teacher, you bum.
Can we sit on the right here? Let's see what this accident is.
Hi, son. The teacher's trying to say something.
Please sit down. Will you be teaching at my body? Clear the writing. That bell is your signal to come to order.
Please.
Will you be teaching at the park period, right?
We should have a
Okay, we're gonna have a hurry.
We'll use that for now. Do that
That bell is your signal to come to order.
Please.
Thank you, Lou. Now,
When do we go home?
First says somebody wants to go home already.
maybe this is the wrong room. What room is this? This is room 304. My name is on the board, Miss Barrett. I'll have you go home on both terms, and I hope to meet some of you in my English classes. Now, someone once said in first impression... English? No wonder.
Who needs it? You get homework.
Please, first impressions, they say, are lasting. What we base on first impression? Yes?
Listen, the kid wants to roam right away.
Who does he want? Joe. Perone. Is Joe Perone here?
That's over there.
He's over that.
Now, first impressions, they say, are lasting. What we base our first impressions on is real world. Yes, you're late.
I'm not late. I was acting all last term.
Well, please sit down. I need to stand up.
I can't. I'm dropping out. It's supposed to have my books there since last term.
Do you own any books?
None of black books. That's the yellow stuff. This is the green.
Isn't the pass back yet?
Don't
Don't you ever give up.
I'm afraid we won't have time for my discussion on first impressions. I'm passing out.
Hey, discussion now, be quiet.
I'm passing out attendance cards. Printed ink, your last name first, date of birth, your parents' name, my name is on the board, and the same upside down. Then I'll make up the seating plan. Any questions?
Sorry, Mother. I got no way. It is depends. Who's got a custom home? I remember when I was born. Don't watch any music comic.
Mr. Brown, why did you go to lunch?
I get right upside down. He's killing me laughing.
What do you mean my address room? My father can't come.
Hey, someone robbed my ballpoint. I don't know my address.
You don't?
We're moving.
Where are you moving?
I don't know where.
Where do you live?
I don't live no place.
Any place.
Teach, there's chewing gum I see. What's your last name first?
I gotta have the best management. I know, all right? This is a democracy, ain't it?
Is it? What's your code?
There's broken glass back here from the window.
Don't touch the broken window. It should be reported to the custodian. Does anyone know?
I'll go ask Mr. Grayson. He's in the basement.
Be outdoor, please. And tell him it's urgent. Who are you?
Sorry I'm late. I was because
In what?
when you make sit, make up late, you come late.
Fill out your card, please.
For parents, can I use my hand?
Put down your mother's name.
I've got no mother.
Do the best you can. Yes.
If you can't send it to me, just to your class.
May I have your attention, please? There's been a change in today's assembly schedule. Listen carefully. Please ignore previous instructions in circular 3, paragraphs 5 and 6, and the following. This morning there will be a long homeroom period extending into the first half of the second period. First period classes will begin the fourth period, second period classes will begin the fifth period, third period classes will begin the sixth, and so on. Subject classes being shortened to 23 minutes except lunch, which will be normal.
I didn't hear what you said.
What's Casey?
It's September, stupid.
This is a long homeroom.
Please, I'm not finished. Tomorrow, all senior sections will follow today's program for freshman sections, while all freshman sections will follow today's program for senior sections. Where do we go?
What period is this?
2 lessons after you stop throwing the eraser.
Excuse me, Miss Peterberg from guidance. You must drop her off right away.
He isn't here. Will you pass your attendance cards down, please?
I haven't started. I'm waiting for a pen. How do you spell your name?
Hey, you erased out the window.
Will you please?
This is my vehicle. He says I was loitering.
Who said?
Okay.
Mr. McCabe.
Either way.
Class, will you please finish your card while I call the roll?
I ain't got the card.
Any card. Excuse me. You are...
A full teacher, full banger. I teach English in 309. Sorry to interrupt, but can I borrow your point eraser?
Yes. No, I'm afraid it's gone.
I think I'll get one for you, Mr. Barrett.
No, never mind. Anyway, we've got something in common.
What's that?
No erasers.
Please sit down. I must take attendance. If I mispronounce your name, please correct me. Our roommate Helen?
She's dropping out.
Oh, yes.
The custodian says there's no one down there.
How can he say that when he's down there?
That's what he says. Any answer?
No answer. But...
Oh, here! You ain't something.
No, no matter.
Blake, Alice,
I'm present, Miss Barrett.
you're sure?
Oh, yes, present.
Blanca, Carmelita?
Carol, I changed my name.
Blanca, Carol? Here? Boyd? Yes.
Miss Peterberg, let's service credit card from last term.
I'm
Are you hurt?
Nah, just my head.
Let's get that accident. 3 copies, send it to the nurse.
The nurse said you don't have to give out aspirin. Only 12 drops.
You call us a chair. He could sue the whole Board of Education.
You better go to the nurse and ask her for the accident report plan.
Is this something else? Yes. It's supposed to read this out to your class from the library.
Library. Attention, please. The school library is your library. All students are encouraged to use it at all times. However, the library will be closed to students until further notice to enable teachers to use it as a workroom for their parent-teacher conferences.
I got it left on messages.
We'll get back to attendance. We won't get back to attendance.
You'll change your assembly program. Your class goes to different rules, freshman rules. And this is urgent for Mr. McKay.
To all teachers, the blue Pontiac parked in front of the school has been overturned. It's a following license, it's yours. Tell Mr. McCabe I don't drive.
The nurse says she's all out of aspirin course and she wants to miss attendance.
Is he gentle? We'll get to that later. I'm going to finish the attendance and then we'll begin.
All right.
Putting the bell much too early. It may be a mistake.
They're all letting him out. No. Something's leaving me. Shut the bell, you heard it. They're all letting him out.
But I'm not even taking the attendance.
No, you're supposed to go. Look! Wait up,
Please remain in your seat.
Where do you go?
It looks as if we're the only ones left. You're out.
Alice Blake, I want you to know how much I enjoyed the lesson.
Thanks, but it wasn't
Come
real.
on, Alice.
There's more?
Just one. It's supposed to have finish your class right away.
Please disregard the bell. Students are to remain in their homerooms until the next bell. Thanks.
Maybe I should give you that one first.
Maybe. And I thought I might be giving the importance of first impression.
You better?
What's this?
Late there.
That's no way to hand it to me.
My name's there.
There's no need for influence. Please take that toothpick out of your mouth when you talk to me, and take your hand out of your pocket.
Which first?
What's your name?
Gonna give you a 0?
What's your name?
Gonna report me?
I have this about. What's your name?
Joe.
Joe what?
Ferraro. Gonna send a letter home? Take away my lollipop? Lecture me? Spank me?
All I ask.
Yeah, all you ask.
I don't allow anyone to talk to me like that.
So you're lucky. You're a teacher.
So unlucky. Hello, room 308. B chapter? You said just holler. B, help! Having fun? I'm having problems. I don't even think I understand the language. A student called me high teach. Maybe you like to. Why not answer hard to? I don't think I could ever bring off high Q. And the paperwork. I'm very reading an avalanche.
That I can clarify. Let me make a challenge to you. You're stuck with it. Keep on following the normal order and throw it in the wastebasket. Interpersonal relationships is a fight between kids. Ancillary civic agencies for supportive discipline means call the cops. Literature based on child reading level and experiential background means it's all they've got in the book room. Non-academic minded is a delinquent. And it has come to my attention means you're in trouble.
That I believe.
Did you get any concerning homework?
didn't as far as me. A boy fell off the chair, and I forgot to have him salute the flag, which may be illegal.
On Assembly Day, it's one of the auditorium. What's illegal now is Bible reading.
What about a short silent prayer?
Only if the word prayer isn't mentioned, and if you don't move your lips. And remember, there's no such thing as a permanent pass to the swimming pool.
What do I do about the PPPs?
Almost famous, doesn't it? That the pupil's personality profile invented by Ella Greenberg, guidance counselor who thinks she's taking Freud. She bases her PPP on such entry questions as why do you need parents? If I don't ask, how do I find out? Latent adjustments may exhibit themselves in socially unacceptable behavior in the classroom. This is the crucial period in the development of the adolescent. Please send all the pupils to me for another coverage. However, send all disruptive elements to Mr. McCabe.
Mr. McCabe again.
Administrative assistant. He's very strict. I don't know. Maybe he has to be. But try to avoid him. He's in charge of discipline and supply. He can't bear the part with the rubber bands. Ask him for a pencil and he turns white.
To all faculty, diligence, accuracy, and promptness are essential to carry out all instructions. Teachers will extra time to report to the office to assist with activities which demand attention. Regarding the requisition of supplies, please anticipate your needs. Do not make excessive demands. As for teachers wishing decorative posters, we have two left. Green on white, knowledge is power. Also, green on yellow, truth is beauty. Also, brown on tan with two stops. A little torn, but still useful.
Students delinquent in obtaining athletic shoes are to be alphabetized and reported. Girls who wish to be excused from gym are to be sent to me with all persons they know.
Pray to see the school nurse.
Please discourage excessive dieting in your home room.
No books that can be removed from the library with the card catalog is worth the day.
The librarian?
Charlotte Wolf.
Do not encourage students to purchase paperback editions of Shakespeare and other authors, because a lot of questions from the CPA. We should not expose them to insufficiently edited or unintegrated text.
Samuel Baxter, chairman of the English department, a brilliant teacher, so naturally he's promoted right out of the classroom.
All teachers are supposed to course of instruction. This means handing on time.
Same thing, school clerk.
All students who report back to homerooms be checked off at 2:56. Dismissal bell will ring at 3:05. However, this is a mistake.
The legitimate witness to the latest court meeting. Excuses invalid or suspect, send offenders to me. Please reach your students a list of infractions and penalties to instill in them a sense of civic responsibility. Please post at a prominent place in your homeroom. A student who is late may fail to graduate.
You'll meet some of the other teachers later. I have to leave now. I'm trying to stop some potential dropouts.
The very first girl I called on today was dropping out. Our busy Helen. Got to drop out, Miss Barrett. I'm of age and I need to see your home. Why don't we talk this over, Helen? Perhaps we can find some way to solve it. Why talk? Most schools are raised anyhow. Every period another subject. Algebra, French, English, economics. What good is it? If you give me a chance, I'm a jumbo. But if every class teaches us something different, I can't know who to believe. Before you take a step that's going to affect your whole life, you should at least try to get rest, Miss Barrett. I'm better off out.
Miss Barrett!
Yes?
It has come to my attention that if I fail to fill out Form B-22 accident report, I'll be informed from a share incurred by a student in your official class. Such negligence may result in serious consequences.
He wasn't hurt. My real concern is the
Before leaving the building today, please make out Form B-22 initial.
Yes, Mr.
Thank you. You have! Just a minute!
That's
Kate wasn't around, so I couldn't do it.
You'll have to do better than that.
I have a free oops unassigned period. I'll be having coffee in the teacher's lounge.
Maybe if I get through the locker assignment.
Then I'll see you.
B Shafter! I'm with Charles. Then quickly, you haven't told me about Paul Barringer.
Oh, groundwork in the English department. Unpublished writer. Such men are dangerous. He'll woo you with rhymes. You're on your own.
I see.
Oh boy.
Karen loves waiting up there for you.
Was Joe going? Was Joe going from homeroom this morning? Did he stay until the bell?
He was a little late, but he stayed till the bell.
You're certain? It's important. A valuable wallet stolen from a locker during homeroom. And I understand Ferrone was seen loitering in that vicinity just before the bell.
Then it couldn't have been Joe. He was in homeroom.
I see. Was he in trouble?
Trouble?
Disruptive, rude, any trouble?
No trouble.
You think it helps to come for him, and you're very much mistaken.
Unless there's something else, Mr. McCabe. I'm going for a cup of coffee.
Better luck next time, McCabe.
Mr. McCabe. Mr. Every year I deal with a lot like you.
Pupils come back to meeting today during 5th period in room 302. Any teachers interested, please come promptly with your lunch. Last month, no one showed up.
Please ascertain the number of students who have not had a hot breakfast this morning. Now that winter is approaching, this is particularly important. Poor nutrition is frequently the cause of poor marks. Calvin Coolidge Clarion, get your copy of Clarion. Don't miss the Halloween issue, just out today. Interviews and message from our principal. Advice and important advertisements.
Your education has been planned and geared to honor and prepare you to function as mature and thinking citizens. I am all you will all prove worthy of our trust and expectation. Signed, Dr. Maxwell Clark, Principal.
Would you like to overcome A, freshman folly,
Hold it from you, please, Grant.
B, sophomore slump, C, junior jitters, or D, senior sorrow? Well then, join your GSO. Get your GSO buttons while they're out. Faculty classes in the Clarion. The teacher the girls fight to be on a desert island roasted. Mr. Paul was manager. The teacher readiest with unselfish help. Mrs. B. Shafter. The most glamorous teacher, Miss Sylvia Barrett. She's only been with us since September, but we hope she stays a while. As a special service, your Clarion has inaugurated a lost and found column. First we'll list lost.
Green flat jacket, torn lining, broken zipper, urgent need, due mark.
Makeup kit, imitation med alligator, feeling the road.
So, include more of a pocket knife between here and history. Signed, Eduardo Chicolope Santiago, Esquire.
Now for bounds. No bounds. Students, declaring the voice of your school. Please subscribe to listen ads and keep it talking.
Now we would like to express our gratitude to Ms. Mary Leffert, faculty advisor to the Clarion, who so unstintingly gave of herself to us. Oh, you're so
All teachers, attention, do not accept any licenses due to violence. This was checked out by Mr. McCabe and the custodian. There was no violence.
Miss Barrett, Joseph Rome disrupted my midterm math class to the door. He belonged in your English class that period, but left the room without a pass. Also, Eduardo Chico Lope Santiago, whatever his name may be, had the audacity to talk in study hall this morning. Please take the appropriate measures.
Mr. McCabe to Ms. Barrett, please note that Joe Burrows has been placed on probation. Truant officer reports no such action as the one given. Subject teachers claim he's been cutting classes. Nurse says he's on dental blacklist. That's enough, Joe.
Watch the baby bit, please. I have a letter from my friend Sylvia. We went to college together. Now she's teaching in New York. Teaching at Howard College High is a far cry from graduate school, and Professor Rich's lectures on the psychology of the adolescent. I have met the adolescent face to face. Obviously, Professor Richards had not. While you're strolling through your suburban supermarket with your baby in the cart, or taking a shower in the middle of third period, I'm automatically erasing the latest graffiti from the blackboard. Even the buildings seem tossed up. Cracked plaster, broken windows, cardboard desks, gloomy corridors. I've been here only 2 months, and already on the battle I'll probably lose. Over the boy you mentioned in your last letter? Joe Burrow, insolent, contemptuous, very bright, but flunking every subject. Why fight for that one? I don't know. Maybe it's because I sense something in his rebelliousness that's a lot like mine. That's against the same things. Or maybe because he's been so damaged. You're not there to fight for them. You're a teacher. I keep thinking of Maddie who's in college with us. Right now she's at Willow Academy, holding seminars on James Joyce under the philosophical maples. What keeps you from Willowdale? That teacher Paul something? Barringer? Tell me about him. All I really know, he's clever, attractive, but there's something about him that eludes. Eludes? It's hard to say. For one thing, he waits for the whole traffic to subside before he leaves his room. I get the impression he does this to avoid being touched by the kids. That he's just passing through, marking time teaching until he gets published and he can leave. And you and the girl students find this intriguing. Devastating. There's a girl in my class, Alice Blake, who's almost lovesick over the man.
The thing I really like about Miss Barrett,
Please, Alice.
she never sits behind the desk. She leans against her and sits on top. And have you noticed? One eyebrow is higher than the other.
Alice's subject is Homer's The Odyssey.
I know, also the myths and their meaning. But have you ever noticed?
I'm looking forward to your paper.
Yes, Miss Barrett.
Well, have you?
How about what?
Notice his eyebrows. The one that's higher than the other. What possible difference does it? Sorry, I can't finish now. I think it's fall coming. I'll send the rest of this letter tomorrow.
Why are you guys there? This Paul has an entrance.
fine, Karen. Pose in the doorway.
What's wrong with Alice Blake?
There's nothing the matter with Alice Blake.
Don't bite my head, especially now, since you're about to be immortal. I found her for Sylvia Barrett.
Nothing wrong with Barrett.
14 carat. Why didn't you start going over after dinner last night? I thought we were having a pretty nice time.
Hey, Mrs. Mark.
No one can take it that serious. You were put up on my bed. This latest rejection slip. The tones are only polite, but patriotic. Why did I write something familiar? Well, what do they want me to write about? Calvin Coolidge High School?
At least they can't say you're not
Kids rolling in classrooms, joining in assemblies, pushing through halls?
That's the surface, Paul. If you get closer.
Do you get closer?
I'm trying to, but I haven't even found what to call them yet. Teenagers, youngsters, kids, young adults.
Latecomers.
Latecomers? Those expressions all seem stilted. Inappropriate, even offensive.
Let it go easily. Sylvia! I started working in a novel. This was gonna make it. Let's have a cup of coffee later and I'll tell you about it.
Sure, Paul.
A big subject. A nuclear physicist. He's marooned on a peninsula in Kamchatka.
Kamchatka. I looked up Kamchatka. It's at the far eastern end of Russia, opposite Japan. Maybe he knows all about it, sister. Maybe he reached Calvin Coolidge High via the Trans-Siberian Railroad. More likely the subway. Are you reaching the students? No. But there was a beautiful moment yesterday. For the first time, I was able to excite the class on an idea. I put on the board Browning's quote, "A man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what's ahead before."
This has to be done in darkness, okay? There's a spot on Ellen. Last time it was done that way, correct? Yeah. You just had a spot on me, right, Karen, when you were signing the board?
Yeah, we're not.
Okay. The darkness, you guys have to come out in the darkness, correct? Yeah. Get Joe from his chair, right? And then as soon as everything comes back in, then you go outside. Do me a favor, get off. Just leave the thing there, just get off. Excuse me? Yes.
I am.
Oh wait, Karen, you last time before you go to the board.
I put on the board Brown's quote, "A man's reach should exceed his grasp, or what's the heaven for?" And then we were involved. A spirited discussion. Aspiration versus reality. Class, is it wise to admire the one's capacity? Yes.
Oh,
Does it do one's failure?
of course, don't be stupid.
How to make progress?
So what?
The more you do, you get frustrated. What about hope? You've got to be practical.
I said you gotta have a drink.
You're going to the star.
My turn. Come on, baby. What's the meaning of this?
The meaning of what?
All this noise.
The noise, Mr. McCabe? That's the sound of thinking.
There'll be a series of 3 bells rung 3 times.
indicating shelter. Now discussions do not encourage the orderly evacuation of the class.
I suppose he has his problems too. For keeping order is getting to be the important thing. Enthusiasm is frowned on because it gets noisy. I don't know that I'm reaching them at all. Maybe other English teachers are more successful. You challenged you. How do other teachers... Class? Can you tell me what you've gotten out of English so far?
During my many years of frequenting school, I'm well satisfied with my education and hope to achieve further progress in my chosen program of study with...
Okay, Harry.
All I got out of it was literature and books because having boys in class distracted me from my English. Better luck next time. One semester, we had a brand new teacher of English. He was so young, he couldn't manage the class at all. We didn't listen to a word he said, even when he shouted. One day, while he was having a chalk fight with the kids, all the kids left the room one by one. Well, instead of going out the hall to see if we were there, he put on his coat, grabbed his umbrella, swung it over his shoulder, and marched out of the store whistling. He didn't say a word to us. You can probably guess we were replaced by a new English teacher. That's one English class that I'll always remember.
I hope this year with you will be a good one. You seem to be a liar. Though it's too early to tell.
I was Dr. Rehearsal for 1 week, while my regular teacher took a rest cure, and we liked him. But I feel he developed a false character to cover up. His false character consisted of stern face and remarks. But everyone saw a good teacher shine through the false window of sternness. We all worked our heads off for him.
Being you still new, you should know how to deal with some other teachers. If I don't bother them, they won't bother me.
Eduardo?
Eduardo Chicolope Santiago, Esquire.
All teachers fail me because I'm a Chicano. Frankly, I would prefer them to tell me I'm simply no good in English than to give me dirty looks in the hall.
I shall never forget a teacher I had in the 6th grade. She was so strict, she used to give us homework every night. She tried to pound it in our heads, but the way she did the pounding made her different. She took a real interest in us and brought out our good and bad things. Every day she would stay after school so we could come in and ask questions. Sometimes she even whacked us. But for all the strictness, a strange thing happened at the end of the term. We all gathered around her and kissed her.
What I learned in English is doodle. It's such a boring subject, and I spend a lot of time doing it. English is a personal subject that should be taught by men. Too many females in the school, and they're all no good.
Essays, a lot of gossip. I don't know those things. George Eliot is for the birds, even though he's a lady. I like English, as long as there's no strain on my brain.
As long as you ask. In my opinion, Miss Pastorfield let us walk all over her. Miss Lefford, they should retire her. Mr. Barringer is a big show-off. Miss Shafter, well, she's okay. But Mr. Loomis is an ignoramus. Well, you ask.
But they shouldn't get outside of modern. We would prefer a good teenage book like Everything You Want to Know About Sex, but we're afraid to ask.
What does English class mean to me? It's a cholesterol, a crazy quest, an ever-shifting pattern. Shapes the common goal, leaving no other behind. Such is my remembrance of lost and vanished hours of English from whence I rise. All creativity starts with J. Phoenix when hope reborn. Will it be different this term? The question forced on the spirit time is still unanswered. I was supposed to be Miss Shafter's creative writing class, but because of a conflict, I couldn't get in.
Sorry about that. Let me ask a specific question. Why are we studying this? The Odyssey. We read myths
to learn about the gods and the goddesses and their affairs.
Because we want to talk like cultural people. At a party, how would you like it if somebody mentioned a Greek god and you didn't know him? He'd be embarrassed.
What good is integration if I still get hard assignments?
We studied it to learn what it was like to live in the golden age with all the killing.
If it wasn't for myths, where would Shakespeare be today?
We study myths because they're about love. In my opinion, the Odyssey is just another Ethan Frome or Silas Warner who wants to hear about someone's troubles.
Everyone has freedom, and it's our turn.
Myths help us gain tolerance for others, even if they don't deserve it.
We read it because it's a classical. My opinion is that I hate the Odyssey. Homer is a lousy writer. Is that light up? No. Come on, stage left box, get the light up. No, stage left box. They're all on. The blue lights are on.
Should I tap dance again?
That's it. Get the front lights up, get the stage left box up. What do you ask these questions? What are you trying to prove? Nobody here gives a damn about us. I mean, it's the same at home. I'm in the street outside. You probably don't care for my language, so give me a zero vocabulary. Anyhow, I'm quitting here this term. Joining the dog-singing dogs in this lousy world you're educating us for. But don't worry. You'll still find many willing to play your game. Baba Little Lamb. Try instead to get a nice, clean diploma. Served on dirt. I trust this answers your question.
You express yourself vividly, Joe. And the metaphors, from dogs to lambs, are apt. I give you higher marks than you give yourself. Before you decide to quit, Joe, we should talk. Can you see me after school today? There's so much I wish I could convey what I feel.
I don't understand them big words. And I'm busy after school. Every day. You'll have to prove yourself on your own time. Teach.
First time you've ever been out?
This is class before this. It's McCabe.
Mr. McCabe.
Say, give me this.
Please admit Barrett's class. He was detained by me for going up and down the staircase and subsequent insolence. J.J. McCabe.
Think of it.
Sit down. You had your homework? Why not?
I didn't do it.
Why?
I just did it.
You have so much you're not using. You could...
I'm supposed to accelerate at my own speed. I'm supposed to compete with myself. Well, maybe I'm not so hot.
I happen to know your IQ, and it's pretty high. We have a test today, so hurry along. And turn in your homework.
Homework? Someone stole my homework.
It's like this. I fell asleep on the bus because I stayed up all night doing my homework. So when the bus stopped at school, I ran up to the door not to be late and left my homework on the bus.
Yeah, right. Sure.
As I was taking down the assignment, my ballpoint couldn't stop.
Oh, yeah.
I had to beg the professor, I didn't have time for English.
Yeah.
My brother took my
Why doesn't she look it up? Instead of having we students do it.
There's no room. My uncle moved in and I have to sleep in the hall, and I can't get to use the kitchen table.
They can spill milk all over it. In those hours when I have to do homework, I can be fixing my hair. I bet.
Whoa! I hate to tell you this. A terrible tragedy. My door went on my own.
All right, ladies, that makes me unanimous. Not quite unanimous. Thank you. Why so many tests each? I learned your name, Carol. Didn't you learn mine?
We see you every day. Why do we have to be formal?
Because it's protocol, dum-dums, right, Miss Barrett? You teach what I call you teach.
Don't open your textbooks until I tell you to.
I don't care if I never roll.
Whatever you say, teach.
This doesn't seem to be part of your homework.
You didn't read it. Read what? Let me read it.
A big rocket ball.
Memorize all poetry better to read.
Hey,
His voice.
if you want your own privacy respected, respect it in others. My name is Miss Barrett. Put this away. Don't open your textbook until I say start. Before we begin, I have to read this directive. The fact that Thanksgiving falls when it does this year is causing difficulties in the midterm examination schedules. Since there will be no final exams, midterm marks will count as 2/3 of the final mark. Students are to place on the floor all books, notebooks, and personal possessions. Students may not leave their seats for any reason whatsoever. The proctor is to approach them at their seats to answer questions. No questions are to be answered by the proctor. If the student desires to go to the laboratory, the proctor will escort the student to the door and summon the hall proctor who will escort the student to the laboratory. Male teachers will escort boys, female teachers will escort girls. Students must understand the importance of high ethical standards.
Hold it. Sorry. Hey, bring that back up. That's a slow fade. Very slow. Bring the lights back up. Give that next one, Karen.
Students must understand the importance of high ethical standards.
His voice, the way his eyebrow goes up, how to describe his emotion. If I could die for you, Paul, like Lady Shalott you read books about, floating dead on the river in his window, and Lancelot never knowing, saying only, she has a lovely face, the Lady of Shalott. In my bed at night I pray to the ceiling, please make him love me or notice me in class where I sit. Make him take me in his bold, froggy embrace. When I look at the cracks in the ceiling and how ugly everything is, I think it's unreal. My house and my parents, real life is somewhere else. On moonlit terraces, in tropic gardens, in foreign cities, darkening woods.
All right, class. Ready? Start. Get on with it. You two out.
Sylvia, hi. I see you have your test on the way too. What do you think about when I take a test?
I should be thinking about this pile of due before 3 videos.
Are you on to the instructions yet, friend? Can you translate the following? Illustrated material?
Magazine covers.
Enriched curriculum?
Teaching who and who.
Right again. What about all evaluation students should be predicated upon initial goals and grade level expectations?
It means if a boy shows up, pass him.
You're coming along fast.
Hey, Barrett.
Trouble. Yes, Joe?
I have to be excused.
We're in the middle of the test. Please continue.
Hey, what's the answer to question 4?
I don't think we covered part of this. No talking. Please do your best.
Barrett.
Finish Did you get the absurdities? Lateness due to absence, high underachiever, polio consent slips?
I can match it any day. Please disregard the following.
What am I supposed to do about the number of basketballs I need?
Nothing. The nurses put in your box instead. Sam Boswell was right beneath yours. He's the phys ed teacher.
All teachers at the end of homeroom period send all students who fail to report to homeroom to be checked out to listen to the case on.
How do we send students who have left the building?
It'll be a challenge.
I'm forced to cancel your library lessons on mythology. Your students create habits. They have no respect for the printed page, choosing to double indiscriminately.
What better way to show respect than by taking out?
Not only that, they misplaced the golden antifreeze, and they put Bullfinch on the zoology shelf.
Miss Barrett, I plan to observe your class soon.
I see. Oh, Mr. Bester, the book room has only 11 copies of Romeo and Juliet.
Use Silas Warner. We have 160 Silas Warners.
Mr. Bester, I find that my teaching load is 223 students per day and 44 and 3/5 students per class.
Let it be a challenge to you.
I have some useful material for you, Miss Barrett. A few more personality profiles. Lugon exhibits inverted hostility in manic behavior patterns. Eduardo Chico Lopez Santiago must curb paranoia due to socio-economic environmental factors.
What am I to do with that information?
Oh, my biggest concern is George Cole. A dangerous situation. Explosive. It's imperative to channel his sexually aggressive impulses into socially acceptable attitudes.
How? What do you suggest? Diet, nutrition. Make sure he has a hot breakfast. I'm not his mother.
Stay out of it! He cuts classes, disrupts others. Every doorway is clearly marked an in-door way or an outdoor way. Every stairway is clearly marked as down stairway or an up stairway. He always goes opposite. He'll have to do something.
Miss Barrett, it's not my son's fault he's failing. It comes from a broken home. His father's been put away. He's mental. When he gets bad marks, it only discourages him. All the other teachers say they'll push him through. After all, it's only spelling. Mine? Who has been running around without the school? When I asked, she snapped nothing. But I know she runs around. Her father, more or less decent, but she still runs around. Her two sisters run around too, and they were bad after I sacrificed for them. I'm worried. Can you do something? Signed, Ms. Rose.
Does the Board of Education know you let our children read filthy books like Catcher in the Rye? Blech.
Dear Miss Barrett, thank you for the invite. But I can't come to visit and talk about my son Jose. It's on the night shift at the factory besides my day job. Oh, his mother can't come either since she's dead. Miss Barrett! Will you come here, please?
Oh dear. Concentrate on your papers. What is it?
How dare you?
How dare I what?
Let him out in the halls unescorted.
He had to go.
Unescorted?
There was no hall party.
You should have waited.
The situation did not warrant waiting.
His exam paper may be invalidated.
Why?
He may have been looking up answers.
You told me you wouldn't.
He told.
Yes,
And you believe me.
I believed you.
Young man, go back to your seat.
I believe you.
Go to your seat! I'm the wrong paper. Will you give me a seat? It's not the time or place to discuss the gravity of the position. You had explicit instructions. You disobeyed them. But
if Rome finishes, put his paper aside.
He did not cheat.
They don't need your power. They need discipline. We've got to punish them for every infraction. Because if we don't, they'll get it later on from a cop or a judge. You ever been in a juvenile court? Sure, we've got to win respect, but there's only one way. Strict enforcement. There's a strong chance you'll enter a ring and be unsatisfactory. Watson, keep track.
If you're finished, please bring your examination papers to my desk.
I finished early, Star. Actually, I do write left-handed sometimes.
Thank you, Charles.
Hope I did okay, Star.
I'm sure you did, but
I mixed up my homework papers. Then he helped me up.
it was a hard test, sir, but that's not your fault. Here's mine, sir. Now you have to mark them. Such a long day if you teach. Oh, nice. I mean, Miss Barrett. Everything's so
If it's up to me, I say you're very satisfactory.
so much, Miss Barrett.
Wait, Mom.
You have it very well prepared, thank you.
Maybe home really is not right. If you say so, I'll give it another try.
It's optional, then.
In that case, I'll...
Yes, Jose?
You may fool them, but you don't fool me. You're even phonier than the others. Because your friends act, making us think you care, pretending you give a damn. Just who do you think you're kidding?
Anything else, Joe?
Nothing. Nothing else. Too bad I can't believe you. That's all.
It's from Sylvia. She says she's beginning to think she doesn't communicate with anyone. You better communicate with Maddie. How are you going to answer her letter about the stuff we're in to Willowdale? Tell me about Willowdale. It's a small suburban college. Pleasant, cozy. Maddie reckons they have trees in the windows. And sit in leather chairs and sip coffee.
Miss Barrett,
Yes, Dr. Clark?
it has come to my attention that due to laxness on your part, one of our students is under suspicion of cheating. This can have a demoralizing and corrupting effect.
Yes, Dr. Clark.
Incidentally, in looking over your record, I see a note from the payroll department about a salary overpayment of $2.75. That from last June. That overpayment should have been taken care of long ago.
I wasn't even here last June. I didn't start until
Please.
Sylvia, is there any reason for not applying at Willowdale? No reason except... Except what? Except I like high school kids. I chose to teach here. No one forced me. It was my own choice. And in spite of everything, I've got to keep trying. You feel you are reaching to exceed your grasp? Miss Barrett. Have to go. I'll phone tomorrow night after 8. Love, Sylvia. That phone call should come tonight. I wonder what happened. Miss Barrett, I need help. What's the matter?
I did something so stupid I could die.
What is it?
The letter.
What letter?
To Mr. Barringer.
Alice, sit down. You wrote a letter to Mr. Barringer?
You have to get it back. I mean, any minute. He wasted all night on his desk. There was no one around and I left it at his desk.
Well, then go over to 309 and get it done.
I'm afraid. Suppose he's there. Suppose he's read it. How could I face him?
What's in the letter?
It was a terrible mistake. Then get it back. Just go. I can't.
There you are. I received your letter.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about this letter.
You do?
I'd like to see you privately.
See me privately?
Excuse us, please.
Yes, Mr. Barrington, you want to talk about my letter?
And make a few corrections.
Corrections?
Yes. You use a series of dots instead of punctuation. Let's see now. Dear Mr. Barrington, last Sunday I took the subway to your stop. Sir, come. Having looked it up on your time card, I hope you don't mind the presumption. That's misspelled. I walked across the street, back and forth, insert comma. Back and forth, insert comma. And my heart was throbbing with this love I bear for you, Throbbing is a cliche. I pray to be worthy of you, and if ever you need me to die for you, I will gladly do so, I feel so deeply the truth and beauty. Cliches, no need to capitalize. But I have to speak out the slow I feel, There are a few repetitions here, and change the tense local.
What did you do?
I handled my love in the only possible way.
How?
As a composition.
Oh, no.
Yes! What does a neurotic adolescent know about love?
Probably much more than you know about nuclear physicist Maruna Kanchaka. I understand there may be a vacancy at Willowdale Academy in February. And it is in this connection that I'm writing to you. I hold a license.
Ilka, you heard the commotion outside?
What commotion?
Something's going on. Besides, have you seen Mr. Barrington? He's wanted right away. He just left a moment ago. Where to? No idea. If he comes back down to call the office immediately. I don't expect
We send out the health worker for Alice Lake urgent. Do you have any blank accident reports? I'm all out.
urgent.
No, I don't. Has there been an accident?
Teachers and students remain in their rooms disregarding the bells until further notice. Lessons are to proceed with no reference to the incident. Teachers are to discourage morbid curiosity.
What's the latest? Did Paul show up yet? I heard she left him a love letter. That's what happens when sex drives are repressed. I think this whole business should be aired out in the open. Such a behavior is such a typical when the girl with such a stable personality profile. But there are factors beyond our control.
You always want to fill out the emergency form. I don't know anything about an emergency. All you do is check one. Parent or guardian, reach, not reach, by telephone, by telegram, opposite parent or guardian of, with Alice Place. Then after we read the form, you fill in. Fill in what? Tell me. Don't you know? Let's call the ambulance now. Someone will take Alice Place to the hospital. She fell out the window. Okay, now. You always wanted to fill out this form. Please check one. Parent or guardian, reach, not reach, by telephone.
Why not? They're kind of cute. Why not? They're kind of cute.
What are we waiting
For you. Get back up there and work the lights.
Referee, friend, psychiatrist, accountant, judge and jury, guide and mentor, wielder of minds and keeper of records. Certainly. Listen. We should be versed in psychiatry, in theory and technique. Our devastating smile should be ready to beguile. Our chalk should never squeak. We must be learned as well as neat. with high IQs and unflat feet. We must be firm if we can't be rude, and this must be our customary attitude. Very reasonable. Very.
No wonder you never gave the first period. What you doing, Simon and Garth? You bring something brilliant again?
Apparently, most of the time, the many cancers which have planned to lay the feet of our dedicated colony. You still be back in school today?
Yes.
Where'd she go yesterday?
I haven't told her.
I'm the villain. How would you handle a love letter from a student?
I have no idea. Silly Matt, I have a problem with turning out the play. She still isn't Silly's official class then.
What's the problem?
And over the book, she owes the library 49 cents.
What book?
I'm Mrs. King, Outdoor Tennessee. You can always move back to the hospital. I'm sorry. I feel like a fool. But this is a matter of record, and not the first time. I have to warn her constantly about overdue books.
Doesn't it get you a little excited that a student really cares to read?
You sound like Silvio. I used to get excited, but with no help, no books, and constant demands, all I care about now is what's ensuring the library to survive.
And right now, you're 49 cents?
Right now, I'm called trying to maintain rules I didn't make. But it's paying 49 cents to make you feel better.
I wish it was easy.
I remember your comments in the teacher's lounge. Getting involved does no good. Think only of yourself. I'm used to detachment, you said. That's the only way to remain involved.
I'm not sure it's possible to teach and also remain intact.
Make your mind.
There's no old reading word would say, I have a problem.
But you're working on it.
All I really care about is maintaining my music attachment.
Come on, Paul.
I have no practical. Rehearsal. The school bell tolls the bell of the starting day. Odd, but as to whom it tolls, I see the students never push their screaming way. I know, alas, it tolls for you and me.
That's very clever.
I have some other students, also clever. When I didn't see you in school yesterday, I thought you left us. Glad you're back.
I think he's a lot more upset than he shows. Perhaps. I couldn't even talk to Alice. She's not having visitors. That's what I hear.
Miss Barrett, why didn't you neglect listening to me or finish the play?
Because Linda Rosen wore a pink see-through blouse and was mini skirt to school. She was seen by Mr. McKay who had her pull her heels in his office. I'll take attendance later. Unless the boys in my homeroom follow her like living consistency and are all around. She had only one comment about Alice's accident. Handed me fourth grade, locker number and book receipts for Blake Alice. Mr. McCain tells us to keep our public image intact and our students in their seats. Dr. Clark urges us to be aware of our responsibility in the democracy.
What else can they say?
I don't know. Some indication they care about the girl. Are we supposed to be uninvolved?
I once sprained my ankle playing football. The nurse gave me a cough drop. Is that supposed to help my ankle?
There was nothing any of us could have done for Alice. She was having a very rough time outside.
How do you know?
Once she came to me, beaten, black and blue.
Beaten? What did you do?
I gave her a cough drop.
A cough drop. Why a cough drop?
What else could I do? I know more than anyone else here about what goes on outside. Poverty, disease, malnutrition. You're not supposed to give it even a band-aid.
But that's innocent.
I used to plead, bang on my desk, told myself horse arguing with kids, parents, local administration, social agencies. Nobody even heard me, so I gave them cough drops.
But you're a nurse.
Have you read the directions posted on my wall? The school nurse may not touch wounds, give medication, remove foreign particles from the eye, and so on and so on. I didn't realize, so I hand out cough drops and send around notices. Poor nutrition is frequently the cause of poor heart.
But that's it for me. That's what I can do.
None of us is God. Nothing is out for us, except perhaps for teaching.
Are we teaching? Is anything getting through? Or are we just talking to ourselves?
You were missed yesterday. I had to go to the store and rescue your substitute. You kids betrayed her to a nervous wreck.
Why would they do that?
Misguided loyalty.
To me?
You wouldn't believe the lesson anyway. She was having to turn great poems into newspaper headlines.
Such as?
Midnight Rider, warns off foe. Sailor guilty of shooting bird.
Wife tells all in Portuguese love letters.
Not bad. Man in force, walking raven.
Maybe I should stay away.
Where were you?
I have a feeling my intern rating is going to be a big, fat U.
Nobody gets rated unsatisfactory unless they're divided with me.
That's not entirely true, Miss Shackler. Regarding your position, Miss Barrett, we're all out of relations, all out of red pencils. Our report from Liverpool was sent to the board last spring. We must be patient. There's been an epidemic of chalk stealing. Please keep chalk on the lap except for the news. However, we have some leftover posters. Blue on white, knowledge is power. Also, black on white, learning equals earning.
What I really need is...
We have to be patient. One thing more. A frivolous attitude and negative tone toward attendance tickets are unsuitable to the high seriousness of our profession.
I'll try to cut down on the levity, Mr. McKinney. Have you had a chance to go over Joe Brown's examination paper?
Of course, so did Mr. Bester.
I've been waiting to hear. I dare say Joe Brown has too.
Smart was an 86.
Any evidence of cheating?
You'd have heard.
No evidence of cheating?
That's right.
Well, then shouldn't something be said? If not to me, at least to Joe Brown.
Why?
I'm hoping he'll stay in school.
You should not put that up on the score. He knew it, didn't you? The fact that he didn't cheat.
Should be noted. To what purpose? No one likes to feel unsatisfactory.
You're concerned about getting
I'm concerned about so many things in the game.
And you think you can handle the job wrong? You try running the school board there. You'll have a riot in every room.
All I'm asking, some strong things were said. Now we know he did well, and since it was entirely on his own.
This time,
I'd like to agree in it,
we'll always have more than you can. We have to be realistic. Do what you can do.
I spent the day at Willowdale Academy, being interviewed for a possible February job. I was being realistic.
Yes, of course.
You upset him. The case? He's upset her. Not the case, never. Sylvia, I don't find him inspirational either. But remember, his pupil was 3,000. It's such a different world of Willowdale. I mean, nobody's satisfied. I mean, I only have 3 classes a day, 3 times a week. The other 2 days for conferences. I might even do a seminar on topics. Well, that's what you want. I want to practice my perception, that's all. I want to feel like Thomas Corporal Officer. Gladly to emerge and gladly to speak. Why are you going to do this on the first day? That's okay. Ask yourself. I have to do now. Anything else I can do while I was gone? Life is happening here.
Don't worry, Miss Barrett. We're behind you 85%. I enjoy the way you threw a voice and exposed style. You said you were sad and happy, depending on the poem. I was in the library to look up some more Robert Frost, but it was closed. Charles.
My mother has lived with me for 15 years, and she still insists on cross-examining. Please talk to her. Signed, Linda.
I know school is supposed to teach me to write, but so far it hasn't. Trust me.
Tell us more about your own life. It makes me feel very yielding. I'm more convinced about home. Never in English. That's why I have to
look dumb. You call the others when they know the answer. Signed, Eduardo Chico Santiago, Esquire. I wish to commend you for taking an interest in mine and the class of the whole ground. Harry A.K. Will you marry me? This is positively the last time I'm reading. Signed, the Hawk.
Cafeteria lunches are allowed. Signed, your enemy. You're one of the best of humans I've ever seen. You make lessons laughable. Signed, Carol. Thank you for showing me that writing clearly, thinking clearly, and
I'm nobody special, so nobody knows me. But maybe if I drop out and get a job, I'll be somebody with a job. Signed, me.
Give me one good reason why I should stay in school. Signed, Joe Perone.
I can give you many good reasons.
To take home the cake dishes out?
It's time to talk this out. Stay after school.
What's in it for you, huh?
I'm beginning to wonder. For the time being, let's just say it's my job.
If I didn't know better, you didn't convince me. Send me for the sheep.
Joe, about our talk.
Guess who's been crushing it for fall every morning?
Who?
Baby Finch.
Miss Barrett?
Paul?
I'm slipping this into your suggestion box as the most likely way to catch your attention.
You've got it.
There's a room you're leaving the end of the term. Why are...
Let's just say I couldn't find a proper response to high teach.
I wish you'd reconsider.
Why?
Because if you leave, where else would I get such ghastly honest literary criticism?
Are you sure you want criticism?
No, but just the same, you're needed here. You're our spokesman, catalyst, infighter. Besides, you laugh at me. Like any English teacher should. I'm not saying this to get a higher mark. Sign Paul.
Mark? Look, the passing mark should be 50, not 70. I don't really care, but I worry about my parents.
Sometimes I do homework and the teacher is marking, or I recite in class. It doesn't count. It's a total waste of time. Signed, a true pupil. Do away with them. After all, we can get along in our social life without marks. Marks are important because the colleges or jobs, they want your average. Well, the subject is made up of all marks, and the average for the term is made up of the average of all the other subjects. And the average for all the terms is the what they want.
Marx encouraged us to cheat, although I personally don't.
I wrote the same identical book report for two different teachers I had last term. One gave me a 91 and the other gave me a 72. You figure it out.
Why can't they spread our exams instead of making us study several subjects the same night? It makes no sense.
G is teach. Backwards.
Paul invited me to an end of the term party, but I just couldn't go. I mean, how could I celebrate with a man who writes a love letter? You're leaving Willowdale anyway, so what's the difference? The term ends this week. There's so much more I wanted to do, such as have a talk with a parole boy and turn him into a model student. It's not a question of a model student. I wouldn't want him to be that. I suppose Harry Hagan's a model student. He's also a stuffed shirt. There's so much more to Ferrone, but I can't seem to make any difference to him. And that's why I want to teach. It's probably the one and only compensation. To make a permanent difference in the life of the child. In your first letter, you told the kid that she's better off out. As far as this school is concerned, maybe you're better off out.
I'd like to speak to you.
Have to go. Yes, sir?
I have some unofficial comments for your teacher, but not on the formal observation.
I see.
The lesson I observed was interesting. Was there any particular reason for picking Robert Frost or Ronald Taylor?
I wanted the police to into a discussion on blazing trail versus conformity, and regret inherent in any decision.
Certainly apropos.
Sir?
My comments follow. Please sit. Ask your question first. Then call the student by name. Thus you engage the whole class in thinking. Avoid vague or loaded questions. How do you feel about this poem? Vague. How do we feel about what we missed? The teacher obviously expects yes.
I see.
The board next to me was doing his math. The teacher should move about the rules. Immediate correction was taken, but you missed. You should have took the road on this here road, and he couldn't make up his mind.
Couldn't.
I like the way you handled the hostile boy. One came late with a toothpick in his mouth. You made him feel the class missed a contribution, but you should have made him remove the toothpick.
I've been fighting a losing battle with that toothpick.
Well, win. And don't let a few students monopolize the discussion. Fall the non-volunteers. I don't think you're putting enough energy where it's most needed. The cream will probably rise to the top anyway, where I hope it's most needed. As far as it is, with the skin on.
I appreciate the criticism, Mr. Professor.
The lesson I observed was a fruitful choices. The lesson I observed was a fruitful discussion of choices. But what interests me most is your choice. But I see you have a class. My formal report will follow. There's no question in my mind that you are a born teacher.
It's rolling.
Before we get to that, I have a piece of creative writing. I'm sorted, spreading like a crook, making his fearful ways, stealthy among the dirty dishes crusted with grease, bearing food to a secret songs behind the straight board, how fearful with his eyes. Shall I kill him? Miss Barry, do you think you're writing on a cockroach? But the subject has been bad. You're such a cycle, me too. I'd like to hear from your mother. Carrie, good. I've been waiting all time for you to raise your hand. What's your question? Do you dye your hair? Only when I read the text. Have you read the scene for today?
Not all the way. I mean, you already know who did it.
Let's start from the beginning.
Right. The way I see it,
Charles,
The story is called Macbeth.
the title is
Macbeth.
Didn't you read his last term in English?
I ain't never read it before.
I've never read it.
Me neither. Alright, in this story, you also depict this murder.
We were discussing the theme, not the plot. What's the difference? Linda. The plot is what they do. The theme is how they do it. Not exactly. Vivian?
The thing is what's behind it.
Behind what?
The plot.
Mrs. Macbeth notices.
You mean nudges.
Notice, being a female is part of the mind. Harry, get what you talk about that.
Esquire.
The theme is, he kills them for his own good.
Jose?
Me?
Yes, you. Well, Jose?
I didn't have my hand up.
Well, I'm calling on you.
Why me, Miss Barrett?
Did you read it?
Yes, but
What would you say to the theme?
I didn't volunteer. My hand was raised.
Well, we'd like your opinion.
If you ask my opinion.
Not this one, Harry. Did you want the theme or mine? I'd ask Jose. Jose?
The author tries to say,
Tries? Doesn't he succeed?
he tries to show,
He shows.
he shows you mustn't be ambitious.
Doesn't say ambition is bad. Yes, very bad. Jose? Isn't it good to be ambitious?
Yes, but not too.
Not too what?
Too much ambition isn't so good.
You mean excessive ambition?
Can lead to big trouble, that's the thing.
That's right. You're right, Jose.
You mean I'm right?
Yes.
I figured out the theme right?
I'll have to call on you more often.
My opinion's not bad.
It's your turn for training. My turn to make me best is Baby by the bell. Out with you.
Anytime a person says a bell ring, it causes your class.
Jose, the brain.
Don't knock. If you ever want to know anything about things, Mrs. Macbeth, the real good.
I say to them about witches, they ain't your line.
Bubble, bubble, violent trouble.
What do they know about toilet trouble?
Remember when she got us out there in spot?
Wait a minute,
Talking about the toilet trouble.
No, I said toilet
Yeah,
trouble.
that's the toilet trouble.
And also, I'm sorry, don't step on Rusty when he let him get it out. Okay, go ahead.
Listen. Remember when she got us out there in spot? If only she kept her mouth shut.
She's talking all the way out. Yeah, I figured it's sure.
The bell, Joe. School's out.
Yeah, I heard.
Is there something?
Keep asking me to stay for a tour. Okay, I stayed. Here I am. How about that?
I see.
What do you want to say? Let's go. It's happening.
I've been going over your entire record, Joe. I'm struck by the discrepancy between your capacity and your achievement.
Would you mind putting that in
English? How about I don't understand the big words teach? And you can keep asking me to repeat. You could drop some books. You could rock in your heels. You could...
Hey!
This is important, Joe, to both of us.
My discrepancies?
Your capacity.
What is it to you? You kid.
I do.
That's what you told me before.
Come back next term, Joe. Don't drop out. Listen.
Are you listening?
I'm trying to.
Are you going to be here?
Joe.
That's a straight question.
Then I have to say no.
No what?
I won't be here.
You won't be here. I see. Well, thanks anyway.
That doesn't mean...
We finish our talk, Barrett. What makes you think you're so special?
Sylvia? Are you alright? I keep remembering the you scared of?
You're serious? Yes. Walk through the wall. Listen at the classroom doors. In one, a nature. A lesson on the nature of Greek tragedy. In another, a drill on who and whom. In another, a humble voice in tone of French conjugations. In another, silence, a math quiz. B, am I a dropout? Don't be silly. You do what you feel is best.
For the first time, I've been seeing myself through the eyes of others.
Whose eyes?
For one, Joe Ferrone.
Get past the words, Sylvia. Get to what they're really saying. I have to leave you now. Let us have this problem.
See? Thanks.
Get to what they're really saying.
I don't know if you know this, Barry, but I started to dress more conservative. And from coming to you, I only wear false eyelashes on dates.
When I turned 17, my father says, why should you feel next tomorrow? Haha. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Barry, is can I come back?
To a dream, the impossible dream. To hide the unspeakable hope. To have no terrible sorrow. To run.
You haven't made me feel like you're cool, which I really like. If Alice was back in front of me, if Alice was back in front, she would sign her name too, so I'll sign for her. Carol and Alice.
I think English would be better off with more teachers like you that take an interest instead of just teaching due to circumstances. I'll never forget you as long as I live. You made me feel unreal. I used to sign me, not anymore. Signed, Jose Rodriguez. Miss Barrett, what makes you think you're so special? Are you listening? What I said, what I'm saying you are so special. You're my teacher. So teach me, help me. Hey, teach, which way do I go? I'm tired of going up and down the staircase. Attention please, this is your principal, Dr. Maxwell Clark. I wish to take this opportunity on the first morning of the first day of the February term to extend a warm welcome to our faculty and staff in the sincere and earnest hope that we can go forward and upward together. Ready? That's right. We'll sit down today. Ready?
Yes.
Hey, she's back! Hooray! We got Miss Barrett! The only good thing about this place, couldn't do without us, eh?
That's right. Please take a seat. What's the date?
It's February, moron. Happy to continue this back.
I'm not late.
You'll have to fill out new attendance cards.
Who's got a pen? Hope we have a lot of them boys to turn. I hope you're not being afraid of this term.
All members of faculty emphasize the importance of nutrition.
Not gonna be no seats again.
Bring the things going over on the bus so I know that.
There she goes again.
School library is your library. No students allowed into the library to further notice. Hey, the window's full from.
We have to be patient. Now, to pass out these cards.
Now what?
Mr. Nancy broke out the desk, please.
That's from the heart, not from the mouth.
Thank you. Yes. I have a message from Mr. McKay. You need to read it right away. I'm about to take attendance. But McKay said, Mr. McKay, right away, after attendance. Good morning, Marcy. Why are you late?
I'm not late. I had my English changed. I wanted to.
Well, I'm glad. Sit down.
Sir, the case says.
Wait, I'm about to take attendance.
He says it's important.
Later, Catherine.
Well, I never.
Attention, class. If I mispronounce any of the new names, please correct me. Are Woodley Helen? No, that's wrong. She dropped out the start of last term. No, it's right. I got a job after school. I decided to give it another try. Me too. Here I go. Next, we have... Sir?
All I wanted to ask was, could you use some of these posters? Blue on white, knowledge is power, and yellow on green, truth is beauty.
I'd love some posters, Mr. McKay.
Very good. Please continue with your attendance.
Axelrod Leon? He's
You're lucky he's not here. He'll give you trouble.
Aaron Charles?
You got sorry doctors.
But,
Thank you.
Charles, wait.
Quitting, Sarah.
Aaron Charles. Dropped out. Eduardo?
Eduardo, chico Lopez Santiago. Wait, try it again, I'm sorry. It's time on that, nice and slow. Wait, do it again.
Don't scream.
Darren, go ahead.
Like this.
Hi! Waiting for my night.
Eduardo?
Eduardo, chico Lopez Santiago.
It's too loud.
No.
See? I told you. The louder the better.
Wait a minute, the first time you did it the best. The first time you did it. It has to be that sarcastic. That hopeful. Do it again. Go. Eduardo, chico Lopez Santiago.
Must be impressive, Miss Barrett.
Joe Perone. Present.
Here's this.
Here's what?
Book report.
Well, that's no way to hand it to me.
My aid's bad.
We'll have to work on it.
On what?
Your aid.
Get that apple.
I made it, I'm back! Two more, we got 95%.
Hi, Luke.
I teach.
Excuse us, Miss Barrett. Miss Barrett. We have something for you. Get the hands out of the way. Hold the apple above your fingers. Notice how Aurelia is holding her apple. Oh, no, right. Okay. Well, we're not girls. Go ahead. So I eat. All right, take it again. Sit down.
I have changed, and I passed puberty. Why don't I turn into a girl?
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Sit on.
That's right. Sit next to Star. No, wait. You can't have anybody now to see.
Right here, because Charles leaves. So you lose here.
Yeah, let Lou when he comes in.
Okay, now. Move down.
Hey, I come in Charles Hill.
You're coming before Charles leaves?
Yeah.
When Charles gets in,
All right. When Charles leaves, get up. broke into the debate.
Yeah. That symbolizes, you know.
Fine. What? When did you do it this time?
I just cut it in.
All right, set a time. What do you want to do? You have to say the time.
Book report. I'll just kind of like, sort of like keep on walking, just look at it, break toothpick go, like that, just keep on walking.
All right, she has to react to that though, so what's the line? Here's this, and then what? What's this, book report?
Yeah.
You know what happened?
Yes.
Say hi, moron.
All right, go ahead.
I should look jealous.
Fine.
Everybody wants to.
But you got
Yeah, you've been doing very well tonight. The reactions have been very good. If there was anything that was out of place, we would have told you. Keep going with it. Okay? So look jealous. Okay, Mr. Brown.
Mark me present, Miss Barry.
Joe Barone, present.
Here's this.
Here's what?
Book report.
Well, that's no way to hand it to me.
My aim's good.
Oh, wait a minute.
So you got it.
Okay, you're doing before, here's this.
I mean, I have to go all the way over here, drop it, and go, is it?
Yeah, Mark, there's no time because the lines are in together. Give me the lines again.
Hold it, I'm asking them this side to do it.
No.
No, but when I go to it like that, what's this? I go, book report, just give me time.
How about after you get
Please have that break.
Please,
Can I make a suggestion? What, wait, look, what is it, before he gives it to her, before he talks, he remembers, and takes it out of his mouth, and goes, and takes it out of his mouth.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? And what she said before about taking the toothpick and everything.
Really good. Wow. What's your first line of talking, Joe?
Mark me present, Miss Barry.
And then you say Harris.
Joe Barone, present.
And then you say here's this?
Yeah.
All right, do it before, here's this.
Like, come in all over here, break it.
Well, don't come downstage with her. Just stand there, break it, and throw it in the show her first. Show her the toothpick, break it, throw it, and she'll smile and say here's this.
You mind if I put it in?
Okay, all right. All right, let's go get with it.
Mark me present, Miss Barry.
Joe Barone, present.
This is hard, yes.
Here's this.
Who's fell out?
Here's what?
A book report.
Well, that's no way to hand it to me.
My aim's there.
You'll have to work on it.
On what?
Your aim.
I'm made it, I'm back! Behind 95%.
Hi, look.
Hi, Peach.
Excuse us.
Good.
We have
Rachel, turn, don't forget to turn. tonight?
No, I think I missed it. Yeah.
Want me to play back the video?
Okay, you come to the center with big, let's go. Travel. The audience are back. Big. Center, please. Mary, you see that circle there? So you stand with that big stick on that. You can't really down. Move, move. Now. You say you gotta get your best shirt. No, Charlotte, move. No, wait a minute. Stay investor. Bow. We're up there moving next. Hurry up. Hurry up. Next. Next. How do you expect us to remember 34 people all the time? Please, give us a break. Make sure you see that center hole. You see where the mic
Gentlemen bow. As soon as they bow, you come out. All right? Now, I believe it's Ellen who comes next. Let's go. Ellen, when Ellen goes out with
By himself. From here on, we go by ourselves.
Go ahead. Waiting too long. Next, let's go. Come on, go. Wait, it's not the model up here. Let's go. I with my shotgun, the blue in the first valley.